Hello, everyone, and thanks for attending this evening, and welcome all of you to our awards, annual virtual awards event for the Air Cadet League of Saskatchewan. So first off, I just say, we got your feedback from last year, and we've adjusted our awards to a standalone function so we can better appreciate all the efforts of our individuals. So I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge that Saskatchewan is on the traditional lands referred to as Treaties 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And all the people here are the beneficiaries of this peace, and these treaty territories encompass traditional territories of numerous First Nations, including Cree, Dene, Nakota, Saulteaux, and Ojibwe, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. We are dedicated to ensuring that the spirit of reconciliation and that all the treaties are honored. This acknowledgement also reaffirms our relationship with one another. And it's my appreciation to our awards committee and our technical assistance from Michelle, who is assisting. And I'm hoping and believe our first virtual awards event should be a great evening. I'm going to now turn our awards program over to Curtis Boosfield. Thank you.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Oh, sorry, are we?
No, I'm just here to thank Jen Makowsky for coming out this evening and taking over my job because I sucked last year. So you guys might know me. My name is Curtis Bousfield. I am the vice chair of the league. And take it away, Jen.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
My audio kind of garbled there for a second. I was like, I wasn't sure if that was my introduction yet or not. All right, well then I'll get right into it. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jen Makowsky. I'm super pleased to be your Master of Ceremony for the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee's Virtual Awards Banquet. And just before we really get into everything here, we're gonna, or actually maybe based on the slides, maybe I'll go through my little spiel here. Are we playing the national anthem first, or are we gonna do that after?
I believe I have it next, so if you just want to go through this.
Okay, sounds good. All right, apologies there. Okay, so just to start off there, I'd like to take this opportunity to share just a little bit about myself and how I've been bestowed with the honor of being your Master of Ceremony tonight. I grew up on a farm near Kenora, Saskatchewan, and when I turned 12 years old, my mom told me that I could only pick one extracurricular activity because she was only going to drive me into town once a week. So it wasn't very hard for me to pick Air Cadets, and I participated in the program at 566 Kenora Squadron until I aged out in 2002. While I was in cadets, I received the gliding, power, and international exchange scholarships, and I participated in many adventures at SAS Cadet, going on annual trips, and I also made it to nationals with effective speaking. So without a doubt, I would not have embarked on my flying career if it wasn't for the head start that I got with Air Cadets. I love Saskatchewan, never wanted to leave, so I stayed close to home. I instructed for a few years, and then I started off my serious flying career as a 1900 first officer at Westwind Aviation in 2008. I worked my way up through the ranks in the aircraft, and now I'm captain on the ATR-42, the largest aircraft that we operate. It's truly a dream job for a pilot from the prairies because I'm able to be home every night. I work with the same great people every day, and now I'm in the office most of the time, so at least I don't get as frosted up as I used to when I would be flying north. You can see the proof of the minus 40 days working outside there in the middle. Cadets also laid a foundation of leadership skills with me that helped me to become the last operations manager at Westwind Aviation before we consolidated with our sister company, Transwest Air, and then rebranded as RiseAir. At that time, I was invited by the Air Cadet League to open a relationship between the League and the local aviation industry to help cadets with guidance on starting their aviation careers. I was invited to observe selection boards, and I have to say it was way better being on the other side of the desk than being the one interrogated. And I was also invited to, and I accepted to be the MC at last year's AGM. But as we all know, the best laid plans never really work out. So now after COVID's hit, a year has passed, Westwind has now become RiseAir, and I'm now the assistant chief pilot to over 70 pilots. And I am finally honored to be here and to be an MC at their Cadet League event, even if it's from the comfort of my own home and the lighting isn't quite as good as if I was on stage in front of you all. I do look forward to continuing to work with the League, and I would like to say a big thank you for the invitation and a big thank you to everyone participating tonight. So thank you very much, and now we can move on with the national anthem. All right, excellent. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to the awards now. And just to start off, I'd like to say I appreciate everyone's patience while we work through this virtual scenario. So if there is awkward pauses or if I mispronounce names, we appreciate everybody's patience ahead of time before we really get into it. So tonight we'll be celebrating the accomplishments and achievements of the cadets, the squadrons, and the volunteers that allow this organization to succeed. Without either of these groups, there would not be the Air Cadet League of Canada. Tonight, we have two levels of awards being handed out. We have national awards and the Saskatchewan Awards. We'll acknowledge the years of operation of some of our squadrons, congratulate our winner of a post-secondary scholarship, appreciate the support we receive with certificates of recognition, and congratulate our Medal of Honor recipient. As well, we will award some of our squadrons, our top sponsoring committee, our Director of the Year, and the Callow Family Volunteer of the Year. Make sure, everybody, to use the reaction emotes. Those can be found at the very, very bottom of your screen. If you moves out, just move your mouse and you can see the reactions there. You can use it like the party horn and to celebrate the winners. The emotes will disappear from your view after a few seconds. And if you're announced as a winner, please, again, use those reactions. And if you click on the reactions, it'll give you that option to raise your hand. Please raise your hand, and then you'll be given the opportunity to say a few words. The entire meeting should last at most about 2 hours, and there'll be a break to give everybody opportunity to stretch, rest, and relax before the second half. So our first set of awards are for our squadron years of service. So with an organization that has been around for 80 years, it's a remarkable feat to provide a program that is relevant, interesting, and enjoyable for the youth of our province. Tonight, we celebrate some milestones of achievement. Our first award goes to 802 Pipestone, located out of Moosomin, for 50 years of squadron training. Next up is 624 Tisdale Squadron for 65 years of training activities. Our next squadron to be celebrated is 542 Foam Lake for 65 years of training. As I previously mentioned, the Air Cadet program has been around for 80 years, a truly amazing feat. The next group of squadrons are being celebrated for providing 80 years of training activities. These 8 squadrons were originally started in 1941 and have been able to keep their training programs running for all of these years. The squadrons are number 17 Yorkton Royal Canadian Air Cadets Squadron. Number 20, Freedom Fighter RCACS out of Gravelbourg. Number 30, Wylie Mitchell RCACS out of Estevan. '34, Roland J. Groome RCACS out of Regina. Number 38, Anavets RCACS out of Prince Albert. Number 40, Snowbirds RCACS out of Moose Jaw. Number 41, Hercules RCACS out of Regina. And 43, the Battlefords RCACS out of North Battleford. Many congratulations to all of these squadrons for reaching these milestones. It's truly amazing. Our next 4 awards are National Education Scholarships. These scholarships are administered by the Air Cadet League of Canada and were originally presented at a June National Awards presentation. Tonight, the Saskatchewan Air Cadet League is re-acknowledging these cadet scholarship winners. Our first presentation is the Garbutt Family Award. The Air Cadet League of Canada congratulates Warrant Officer Second Class Cole Roszell, who has been awarded the $1,000 Garbutt Family Post-Secondary Scholarship. Warrant Officer Second Class Roszell is from 624 Tisdale Royal Canadian Air Cadet Squadron. While maintaining an excellent academic record, Warrant Officer Roszell competes on his high school's cross-country team and is in the band club. In recognition of his achievements, Warrant Officer Roszell has been awarded the Mark Garneau Trophy, which is presented to the top crew of Advanced Aerospace Course, and the Cadet Spirit Award. Warrant Officer Roszell will pursue his studies at the University of Saskatchewan College of Engineering. Congratulations. Our next scholarship is the Chris Ecklund Scholarship. Philanthropist Chris Ecklund, who calls the Hamilton area home, is passionately interested in the well-being of Canada's aerospace industry and is devoted to creating opportunities for young Canadians to get involved. Mr. Ecklund has pledged to contribute 13 $1,000 scholarships annually, one per province and territory, starting this year. The aim of this scholarships will be to provide financial assistance to recently aged out Royal Canadian Air Cadets from across the country who have enrolled in and have been accepted by STEM, science, technology, environments, and math, focused programs or other aviation relevant studies of benefit to Canada's aerospace capabilities offered by eligible institutions. The Air Cadet League of Canada congratulates Warrant Officer First Class Abigail Derow, 34 Roland J. Groome Squadron, who has been awarded the $1,000 Chris Ecklund Post-Secondary Scholarship. Congratulations, Warrant Officer Derow. Next, we have the National Air Cadet League Foundation Scholarship. The Air Cadet League of Canada congratulates Warrant Officer Second Class Cambie Lamb, who has been awarded one of the $1,500 ACL Foundation Post-Secondary Scholarships. Warrant Officer Lamb is from 691 Hawk Royal Canadian Air Cadet Squadron, Saskatchewan. While maintaining an excellent academic record, Warrant Officer Lamb has successfully completed his glider pilot license. In recognition of his tremendous efforts, Warrant Officer Lamb was awarded Saskatchewan's top gliding cadet. Warrant Officer Lamb will pursue his studies at Seneca College in their Honor Aviation program. Congratulations, Warrant Officer Lamb. And now on to our last scholarship winner, the National Air Cadet League Foundation Scholarship. The Air Cadet League of Canada congratulates Warrant Officer Second Class Almina Kovchik, who has been awarded one of the four $2,500 Airline Pilots Association post-secondary scholarships. Warrant Officer Kovchik is from the 606 Harvard Royal Canadian Air Cadet Squadron. While maintaining an excellent academic record, Warrant Officer Kovchik has devoted time to her squadron's fundraising events, has volunteered many hours in her community, and has completed her required and optional cadet trainings. In recognition of her tremendous efforts, Warrant Officer Kovchik has been awarded the Royal Canadian Legion Cadet Medal of Excellence and the Lord Strathcona Medal. Warrant Officer Kovchik will pursue her studies at the Mount Royal University Aviation Program. Congratulations to Warrant Officer Kovchik. Now, did we miss any possible raisings of hands? I didn't see anything on my side.
We actually have Almina in chat.
Oh, well, excellent. Then I will let the person in charge of
Almina, if you'd like to speak a few words, I'll ask you to first turn on your camera and then raise your hand so I can find you in my list.
And if she doesn't make it to the chat, I also do apologize if I didn't pronounce the name correctly.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, lovely. I would just really like to say a big thank you to, first of all, Saskatchewan Air Cadet League and the Air Cadet League in general, and my squadron 606 Harvard. You guys have supported me through this journey from start to finish. And I'm so honored to, first of all, I'm part of Mount Royal here in Calgary right now, and I'm so honored to be part of this whole community as a whole. And we'll take these memories for a lifetime.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very, very much. All right. Okay, I didn't miss anybody else raising hands or anything?
I have only seen that individual in chat. I saw no other hands raised, and I don't recognize. And oh, we do have one other in there, and I didn't see the hand raised. We have a Cambie Lamb.
Oh, well, excellent. Then
Cambie, would you like to do the same as Almina? Yeah, so follow the same protocol. Turn on your video and then raise your hand. I'll be able to find you in my list a little bit more quickly. Perfect.
Hi, can everybody hear me?
yeah, we can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I would just like to say thank you as well. I was trying to hit the unmute there, but it didn't work. So, but yeah, I'd like to say thank you to my squadron 691 for supporting me, and a shout out to my captain that's here tonight in the meeting. I couldn't have done it without his support and the support of my squadron. And like Almina said, I'll for sure treasure these memories that I had in Air Cadets. Thank you.
Fantastic. Awesome. Thank you very much, Cambie. And I have to say, you will treasure those memories. Trust me, 20 years later, they're still just awesome. Okay.
Just skimming the list to see if I see any other names.
Sure. Yeah, just a reminder, everyone, that if you can hit that react and raise the hand, then we'll notice it a lot sooner. I will still kind of try and pause after the end of a set of awards, just to make sure we're not missing anybody.
And I think we are good for the moment.
Okay, fantastic. Then we'll keep moving here. All right. So the next set of national awards are to recognize the volunteer achievements of various volunteers and squadrons in the province. So the first one is the Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Merit. And that is awarded for 691 Hawks, generous donation to the Sask Air Cadet League's Camp Sask-Cadet Washroom Renovation Project. 691 Hawk from Indian Head, Saskatchewan, Royal Canadian Air Cadet Squadron is awarded the Certificate of Merit. Next award is the Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Recognition. Captain John Douglas Potter has been an excellent role model for the youth that have enrolled in 797 Squadron. During the years that he was on the reserve list, he continued to assist in finding funds for the squadron, as well as youth to join. Captain Potter continues to show enthusiasm for the cadet program and has just finished finding an organization to donate a computer to the squadron so that they could start using a flight simulator. His years of knowledge have assisted the many officers that have been involved in 797 operations, and Captain John Douglas Potter is highly deserving of the Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations, Captain Potter.
Thank you, everyone. It's quite an honor, and I really appreciate all the people I've met in my career with the cadet program, the officers I've met and interacted with at the various events, and all the cadets that I've had the honor of meeting. And I hope they continue on. And I'll think of you all after I retire this coming spring. So thank you all, and carry on.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Captain Potter. Although I'm sure, as everybody knows who's been in Air Cadets, is you never really retire. You just take more and more time for yourself. All right, our next award is the Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Recognition. This one is awarded to Colin Kunkel from 574 Dakota RCACS. He is a hardworking, dedicated volunteer who always puts the needs of the cadets first and foremost. His understanding of public relation has helped bring a relatively new squadron to the forefront in Martinsville. For this hard work and dedication to the Air Cadet program, Colin Kunkel is a deserving recipient of the Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations to Colin Kunkel. And our next award is an Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Recognition, awarded to Dave Kinnenberg. He is a CIC officer from 41 Hercules RCACS, who for the past 2 summers has donated his time and considerable carpentry skill and expertise to the Camp Sask-Cadet renovation project. He's been invaluable to making this project a reality. For his donation of time and expertise, Dave Kinnenberg is a deserving recipient of this Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations, Dave Kinnenberg.
David is in the audience. David, would you like to say a few words?
Perhaps not.
Okay, we will move on.
Or perhaps he's just enjoying the show, sitting back with a glass of wine and just relaxing. All right. Okay, our next award is an Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Recognition. This one is awarded to Jay Shah, who is an ex-cadet who is giving back to the Air Cadet program in a number of ways. He sits on the Saskatchewan Air Cadet League Board of Directors, and he looks after the technical portfolio, and this past year has also produced or donated his time to produce a promotional video for the National Effective Speaking Competition called Where Are We Now? Or Where We Are Now, sorry. This video is saved on the Air Cadet League of Canada YouTube channel and was launched to promote the online effective communication program produced by DND and is used to encourage cadets to partake in this optional program. For his development in the Where We Are Now video, Jay Shah is a worthy recipient of the Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations, Jay Shah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I'd just like to say it's been a lot of fun working with the Saskatchewan Provincial Committee and other provincial committees, in this case, the Manitoba Air Cadet League. So I look forward to working as a director for the Saskatchewan Provincial Committee and working with others as well. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jay. And I do have to say one thing, Jay, is you're talking about people who were in the effective speaking and made it to nationals. And I mean, I know it was 20 years ago, but why didn't you call me?
I should have.
No, excellent. I watched the video earlier this week. Very well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Our next award is Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Recognition. This one is awarded to Shannon Rowan and has been going above and beyond as both executive member of SSC, and in a volunteer staff role at 186 Lloydminster for all her time associated with the squadron. She consistently provides leadership and tasks for a squadron of 80 plus cadets, from band management, hall maintenance, hosting provincial curling, renovations, and dealing with aftermath of robbery and insurance. Shannon consistently steps up and gets the job done. As part of her treasurer role, she has been able to acquire tens of thousands of dollars through grant applications for the squadron. Mrs. Shannon Rowan is being recognized by the Air Cadet League of Canada for her exemplary service with the squadron sponsoring committee at 186 Lloydminster Squadron. Her hard work and dedication have benefited the squadron significantly. The Air Cadet League of Canada is proud to present the Certificate of Recognition to Mrs. Shannon Rowan.
We do have her in the audience. So Shannon, if you'd like to make your camera visible and throw your hand up, we will then allow you to speak.
Oh, and we also did get a comment from David Kinnenberg saying he's technologically challenged, but he says thank you to the National Committee.
I guess we can perhaps move on to the next one.
Okay. All right. If at the end, Shannon, if gets her video on there and can raise her hand, then we can kind of come back. That's not a problem. All right, next, we have an Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Recognition. Carrie Vandergut is a cadet instructor cadre officer with the Army Cadet Program in Saskatchewan and is a journeyman plumber by trade. For the past 2 summers, in August 2019 and August of 2020, Carrie has donated a week of his time and expertise to the Camp Sask Cadet Washroom Renovation Project. He has donated over 80 hours of time and plumbing skills to help make this project a reality. Carrie Vandergut is a dedicated CIC officer and a dedicated volunteer who puts others ahead of himself. His selfless donation of his time and expertise has been invaluable to making the project a reality. So for his donation of time, Carrie Vandergut is a deserving recipient of the Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations to Carrie Vandergut, and I hope I pronounced that right.
Carrie is also with us. So Carrie, if you'd like to say a few words, you can raise your hand and I'll be able to find you more easily.
Well, thanks so much for the award. When I was approached by my commanding officer, Captain Dwight Gillespie, I was only too happy to help. I've been with the Army Cadet Program since 2000. I work out of 155 Royal Regina Rifles, Cadet Corps here in Regina. I'm not a CIC officer though. I'm just a CI, but close enough.
My apologies.
That's okay. No, it's no
Did I
big
at least
deal.
get the name close to right?
It's Vandergut.
Vandergut. Okay, sorry.
No, it's all good. For a lot of years, I was kind of openly vocal about how the camp was kind of falling apart. So, I mean, there's only so much funds you can have, and that's a big camp to maintain. So when I was approached, it was kind of a put the money where my mouth is sort of thing. And, you know, I was just happy to help spiff the camp up a bit.
Awesome.
Really like.
No, that is kind of the spirit of Air Cadets, right? And the volunteers who make this program great is taking that time, like you said, kind of putting your money where your mouth is. And I have many fond memories of Camp Sask Cadet, mind you, in the late 90s. So it was probably in, you know, the last time that it needed to be refurbished. But that truly is that volunteer spirit that really, really makes a difference for the Air Cadet program. So thank you very, very much for that.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move on to our next one, an Air Cadet League of Canada Certificate of Honor. This is awarded to David Deswiege, has been a tireless worker for the Air Cadet program in Saskatchewan for the past 10 years. He volunteered with the number 17 SSC for a number of years, including a stint as chair before moving into the provincial committee in 2015. In 2016, he stepped up as vice chair and took over as chair in 2018. He was instrumental in helping bring in the Google document system that Saskatchewan uses for filing and communication systems, both at the SSC and PC level. He has helped lead the Saskatchewan Air Cadet League through the start of the pandemic and continues to be actively involved in the program. He's also been a champion of addressing inclusiveness and First Nations training. David Deswiege is a dedicated volunteer with tremendous leadership skills. He has the ability to engage all around him, to move in a unified direction with his positive, upbeat attitude. His innovative and inclusive approach to leadership helped lead the Saskatchewan Provincial Committee through his 2 years as chair. For this and many more reasons, David Deswiege is a deserving recipient of the Certificate of Honor. Congratulations, David.
Hello. Thank you very much. I been struggling a little bit with my Zoom tonight. It was all minimized for me up until recently. The timing is good. So thank you very much. I appreciate the recognition, and I can honestly say that the experiences, the people I've met, both the challenges and successes, all of it has actually really contributed to the path that my career is on now, which is definitely keeping me busy. You know, I'm going to continue to be involved, and I just want to say thank you to the executive and to all the SSC people I've met, to everybody. My time has been fantastic, and I look forward to remaining in a volunteer capacity for many years to come. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much, David. All right. Well, round of congratulations all around to the national award winners. That concludes the national award portion of the ceremony. So we are now going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break. And once we come back, we will resume with the Saskatchewan Awards. So I will let Michelle there take control and get us to pause, and we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. All right, everyone, welcome back. I do have to say that was a very entertaining video. It makes me definitely miss gliding. Okay, we'll get back into our provincial awards. Our first 3 awards are Squadron Training Recognition Awards. These awards are to recognize the hard work that is done at the squadron level. Although these 3 squadrons are being recognized, the hard work and dedication in providing the Air Cadet program at the squadron level by all the squadrons and their CIC and CI officers is tremendously appreciated. The commitment of these men and women is truly the cornerstone of our success. So our first is the Air Cadet League of Canada Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Squadron Recognition Award is awarded to 107 RCACS Saskatoon. The officers of 107 Spitfire planned 14 weeks of guest speakers, and they invited all corps and squadrons to attend, thus alleviating the training burden for all of those who did attend. This cooperative An innovative approach, very worthy of the Saskatchewan Air Cadet League Squadron Recognition Award. Congratulations to 107 Spitfire. Next, we have Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Squadron Recognition Award for 605 RCACS Swift Current. The leadership at 605 Terry offered a very robust training schedule through COVID that the senior cadets delivered, which helps the squadron maintain their excellent attendance. The squadron also invited other squadrons to attend, alleviating the training burden on squadrons who accepted and joined in on the training. For their dedicated leadership in maintaining a high quality program, 605 Terry is a very deserving of the Saskatchewan Air Cadet League Squadron Recognition Award. Congratulations to 605 Terry Squadron. Next is Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Squadron Recognition Award to 797 Knights of Columbus, RCACS Lanigan. The efforts of the squadron officers and SSC volunteers has allowed 797 Knights of Columbus to substantially grow their cadet strength and maintain them throughout the cadet year. For their continued strong recruiting and retention of cadets in a rural setting, 707 Knights of Columbus is deserving of the Saskatchewan Air Cadet League Squadron Recognition Award. Congratulations to 797 Knights of Columbus. So congratulations to all of these and all of the squadrons in the province for providing the program to our air cadets. The next 6 awards are the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificates of Recognition. The first Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition is awarded to a civilian instructor, Stephen Southcombe, with 624 RCACS. He has demonstrated an exceptional dedication to the program, our cadets, and our squadron. This is a quote from his nominee. He maintains the administrative duties for our squadron and has done an exceptional job of ensuring that our cadets are outfitted with uniforms and kit as quickly and efficiently as possible. Stephen often goes above and beyond to ensure that the cadets and our squadron are at their best, whether it is organizing and cooking homemade meals at SAS Cadets, back when we could attend, or to helping fit our ever-growing, both in size and number, cadets into uniforms and boots. To keeping the office organized and teaching lessons, Stephen is someone that we can always count on to show up and provide his quiet leadership to our cadets and our squadron. When Stephen lost his father, he created a memorial scholarship for a graduating 624 cadet to honor both his father and his grandfather. This memorial scholarship is given from his heart and is an incredible honor for him to bestow upon our squadron and the recipient each year. Stephen has also provided support and guidance to our SSC throughout his many years with our squadron and always steps in when needed to help. It is for these qualities that the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee is presenting Mr. Stephen Southcombe with a certificate of recognition. Congratulations. Our next award is Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition, awarded to Leslie Bennett, who has been an active volunteer with the Air Cadet program since 2014. After joining the SSC at 41 Hercules, she quickly became an invaluable member of the executive and was a key member of the team. Leslie joined the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee in October 2020 and quickly jumped into the role of effective speaking chair. Her diligence and positive attitude was instrumental in providing the first ever virtual effective speaking program in the province. For her diligence and hard work, Leslie Bennett is awarded the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations, Leslie. No, we still can't hear you. Sorry. We'll give you a big thank you and a big thumbs up. Excellent. All right, well, sorry, Leslie, that didn't work out. Of course, doing these things virtually, things are always a little technically difficult, but we do appreciate you trying. And again, congratulations. All right, we'll move on to our next award, Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition. This one is awarded to Aaron Lewis, who has been the treasurer of the 624 Squadron Sponsoring Committee for several years and has been instrumental in helping our SSC to get a handle on our bookkeeping, filing required information, and maintaining proper records of our finances. Prior to Aaron stepping into the role, the paperwork and documentation was a mess, and Aaron single-handedly took the books from being a bag of random papers into a dedicated system of recording all of our financial information. She spent countless hours getting things in order for our SSC, and her work is appreciated and often unrecognized. Aaron also contributes many volunteer hours with the sponsoring committee events and is always on the list for parent volunteers, drivers, or chaperoning. His quiet leadership and dedication to the sponsoring committee and our cadets is remarkable and deserving of recognition. For his contributions to the growth and success of 624 Tisdale, Mr. Aaron Lewis is awarded the Air Cadet League of Canada Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations, Aaron. And once again, to any of our award winners, if we kind of miss you and you do wish to speak up or say something, if you raise your hand kind of after the fact, once I get going again or anything like that, not a big deal. We can always kind of circle back and give you your chance to speak. So even if you figure it out a little later, it's not a problem. All right, well, we'll move on. And if you get a chance to raise your hand or say anything, then we can circle back. Okay, our next award is Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition, awarded to Carrie Idnes Hodges, who re-engaged as a volunteer in the Air Cadet program with the opening of 574 Dakota Squadron. After being a key cog in the success of bringing the squadron online, Carrie stepped up to the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Board of Directors this past year. She is a valuable member of the board, and in addition to her work on the board, she still finds the time to be the key fundraiser at 574. For her hard work at both the sponsoring committee and provincial level, Carrie Idnes Hodges is awarded the Air Cadet League of Canada Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations, Carrie. Our next award is an Air Cadet League of...
Just a second. I think she's in the process. She's got the camera going. I'll pull her up as a highlight or spotlight.
Okay, I can see you, Carrie. We just need the unmute and we're good to go. There we go.
There we go. Oh, I think I got it now.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much. This was totally unexpected. I truly appreciate it. Thank you to all my colleagues that decided to nominate me. I'm getting a bunch of text messages as well. So thanks, everyone. I truly appreciate that.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Carrie.
Love it.
All right. Okay, we'll move on to the next award, an Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition. It is no surprise that the sponsoring committee of 624 want to recognize their CO, Captain Mike Benjamin. To quote, "Not only is Mike a dedicated RCMP officer in our community, but he has spent countless hours building our squadron by finding and offering opportunities to our cadets and our squadron, providing strong leadership to our staff and our cadets, and making our squadron one that has continued to grow and thrive despite the hiccups of COVID-19 over the past year and a half. He is always available to provide support and assistance to our cadets and our staff, but also encourages the cadets to take on leadership and inspires them to believe that they can achieve their own goals. He is dedicated to ensuring that all cadets have the opportunity to grow and thrive within our program and assists our cadets with a balance of professionalism and approachability that is to be admired. His ongoing leadership has helped 624 to continue to build on our past successes while shaping the squadron for the future. For his tremendous contributions to the growth and success of 624 Tisdale, Captain Mike Benjamin is awarded the Air Cadet League of Canada Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations to Captain Mike Benjamin. There we are. Hello, Mike.
Oh, hello. Just want to say thank you to the Air Cadet League of Canada and the Saskatchewan Air Cadet League for everything that you do. After 6 years with the military, and now as I'm coming to the end of my 25 years of service with the RCMP, The Air Cadet program has been a godsend, not only for me, but my family. Both my children have been or are still in the program. And I've been lucky enough to join the 624 family. The benefits that the program provide, not only the cadets, but the staff are too many to mention. So thank you for this award. I'm a little surprised for receiving it, but still the same, very honored. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Our next award is an Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition, awarded to Gord McRae. He has been an active member of the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee for over 25 years. He's worked on most of the committees at one time or another and has worked tirelessly as a volunteer at the Camp Saskcadet work parties. When 553 Sherlock closed their doors a few years back, Gord decided to help out by developing some heritage plaques for the league. He has made a past chairperson plaque, and this year Gord has worked on a memorial plaque for Mr. Duncan Campbell for his years of service to the camp. For his hard work preserving the history of the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee, Gord McRae is awarded the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Recognition. Congratulations, Gord. All right, those are all of our certificates of recognition. So congratulations to all of the people being honored with those. Just making sure that I didn't miss any hands up. We don't have anyone that got overlooked. And doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. We are going to continue on to our certificate of honor. So the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Certificate of Honor is awarded to Wayne Goldfinch. Wayne Goldfinch joined the Air Cadet movement in 1992 as a member of 568 sponsoring committee and quickly became chairman on the sponsoring committee. After 6 years with 568, Wayne stepped up to the provincial board. Wayne worked on any committee asked of him and took over as camp chair from 2000 to 2004. In 2001, Wayne was named Director of the Year for his efforts. In 2008, Wayne stepped down from the board, but in 2016, with the standing up of 574 Dakota, Wayne gladly stepped up to help provide guidance and support to the fledgling squadron. With the hard work of many volunteers and CIC, 754 has flourished with Wayne's gentle guidance in the background, helping it along. For his long-time passionate work for the Air Cadet program at both the squadron and provincial level, the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee is proud to award Mr. Wayne Goldfinch with the inaugural Certificate of Honor. Congratulations, Wayne. Hello, Wayne.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
This is totally unexpected, very appreciated. This is a great organization. All of my 3 kids have gone through it, and I'm sure Jen knows my son, Chris, at RiseAir. It's not just for the cadets, although that's why we're here, but for the adults. I have met so many great people, and I definitely miss seeing you in person. This will come in the future. 574 Dakota is a great squadron, and I'm very proud of them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Wayne. As soon as I saw your name there, I think I knew exactly who you were. Excellent. All right, our next award is the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee, Callow Family Volunteer of the Year Award. In the words of the commanding officer, Captain Mike Benjamin, Lynn Roszell has been a pillar to our success at Tisdale 624 RCACS, both as a supporting parent and within her role on the Parent Supporting Committee. Lynn has held the chair position since my arrival at the squadron in 2016. Over the last 6 years, she has worked seamlessly with 3 different commanding officers and their supporting staff. As a parent, all 4 of Lynn's sons have been members of the squadron. Over the last 6 years, all 4 have demonstrated great leadership, respect, and dedication to the squadron and its members. All 4 are held out as shining examples of what cadets should be and the success youth can achieve within the program. 2 of Lynn's sons have recently moved on from the program to further their post-secondary education. Prior to their departure, both held top warrant officer positions and received numerous awards from the squadron, Saskatchewan Air Cadet League, and the Air Cadet League of Canada. Lynn is always the first to volunteer for any of the squadron's activities or fundraisers that require parent support. Lynn has set the bar high as a shining example for other parents within the squadron. She leads by example and action rather than just verbal support. On top of raising 4 sons and maintaining a supportive household for her family, Lynn holds a full-time job, which involves lots of travel within the local communities. In an environment where many parents would rather have no involvement in the squadron's activities, Lynn has always taken what little precious time she has and dedicated it all to the squadron. 624 RCACS has grown in leaps and bounds since 2016. The squadron, which consisted of 8 cadets, has grown to over 40 in a few short years. Lynn's key role on the Parent Support Committee has been vital to our sustained growth and ability to field exciting and innovative activities and training for our squadron. Much like an iceberg, the bulk of her work goes unseen, but is directly reflected in the many successes we have enjoyed over the years. In an attempt to bring life back to the squadron, the writer implemented several non-standard strategies to generate excitement and growth. Some parents were not comfortable with the changes and began to resist. Lynn was able to see the bigger picture, and her support of my decisions was a turning point to winning over the doubting parents. The monthly meetings and fundraising activities have ensured that the squadron staff are able to focus on our core responsibilities. The squadron is held in high esteem within the town of Tisdale and outlying communities. Lynn's role on the Parent Support Committee helped us form the connections to build those strong ties. Lynn carries out her duties with great respect, which shows in how well the squadron staff and Parent Support Committee have worked together over the 6 years I have been with the squadron. I count myself lucky to have such a hardworking and motivated Parent Support Committee. For her passionate work with 624 Tisdale, the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee is proud to present Lynn Roszell with the Callow Family Volunteer of the Year Award. Congratulations, Lynn. Our next award is the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee, Director of the Year. This award is presented to Larry Sinnott. He has been an integral part of the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee for well over 30 years. He is always the first to step up without being asked when there is a tough job to do. In 2019, Larry has worked tirelessly organizing and putting in place a strong plan to host the 2020 National Annual General Meeting in Saskatoon. Then along came COVID-19 and all plans needed to be halted. Contracts canceled, and generally everything put on hold until his decision had been made on the national AGM. In the summer of 2021, we were informed to start putting in place a plan to host the 2022 National Annual General Meeting. Larry has once again stepped up and has been busy putting in place plans for the national AGM. Even as plans are being made, the final decision on whether the national AGM will be in person or virtual has not yet been made. Yet Larry already has the blueprint in place to host the national AGM if it is indeed going to take place. This is the selfless volunteer that Larry is, and we are proud to have him on our board of directors. On behalf of the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee, I'm proud to announce that the 2021 Director of the Year is Mr. Larry Sinnott. Congratulations.
Good evening. This is an honor. I do not do the work for this recognition. The program is for our youth of our province, and it is greatly supported by all the adults that come and do take part in the program. If it wasn't for all the volunteers, be it this, parents or officers, this program would not succeed. But having been in the program for 45 of the 80 years, I think it is one of the best programs that is available, and I do appreciate the provincial committee for this recognition. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Larry. All right. Our next award is the Air Cadet League of Canada, Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Top Sponsoring Committee. This award goes to 691 Hawk Sponsoring Committee. It is an active and vibrant committee that has worked hand in hand with the officers to help provide a quality program in the Indian Head area. The squadron has been extremely busy, and the support provided by the SSC has allowed the squadron freedom to provide an active and vibrant program even through these trying times. Highlights of the 2020-2021 year are as follows. Fundraising to get 2 VR headsets and 5 new shooting mats. The squadron did a virtual tour of Paris, ran a virtual Christmas party, including snacks for the cadets. They also provided all cadets with hoodies and t-shirts for their ACR. They also ensure that all cadets from 691 that graduate and want to further their education are provided with a financial scholarship to help with the ex-cadets' scholastic endeavors. The quote from the CO was, "What really makes 691 Sponsoring Committee stand out is their willingness to listen to new ideas, whether presented by the officers or the volunteers. If the idea makes sense, they fully support it. It makes it very easy to get things done with this type of support." In addition to the work within the cadet program, 691 Hawk SSC is always supporting the community that supports them. They are actively involved in community activities and willing to help out with community initiatives. This year, they have committed to supporting the memorial park being set up for the RCMP officer who was tragically killed this past year. 691 Hawk is a shining example of volunteers coming together to support not only the Air Cadet program, but the community that supports them. 691 Hawk Sponsoring Committee is truly deserving of the top sponsoring committee of 2020-2021. Congratulations to 691 Hawk SSC.
Now, the representative could not make it tonight. However, they did record an acceptance speech that I'll be playing in a moment.
Excellent.
Hi guys, it's Jay here with 691 Hawk in Indian Head. I am very excited and honored to be accepting the award for the top SSC this year. I'm even more excited to take it back and tell the parents at our next parent support group meeting. I know they'll all be thrilled to hear this as well. We are all very excited for when we can get actually back into the hall in person and really start helping out with things again. But until then, we will continue to do what we can virtually. I apologize that I can't be there with you guys this weekend, and I really look forward to when we can actually meet in person again. Thanks again for this award for 691 Hawk Squadron. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Excellent. Okay. Well, that was a nice acceptance speech. Sad that they couldn't make it, but that was still very nice to hear. All right. Well, that was our last award. So that brings to conclusion our 2021 Air Cadet League of Canada Saskatchewan Provincial Committee Awards ceremony. I will hand it off to Michelle or Gary there to continue with our after party and our Zoom social. I think we have to.
We have one more piece, which will be the God Save the Queen.
Yes, yes, I forgot about that. Apologies. We do have the, like, God Save the Queen first. Excellent. And I would also like once again to say thank you to everybody for attending tonight And thank you again to the Air Cadet League for inviting me to MC. Like I said, even if it's virtually, I'm still very honored to participate in this after being out of Air Cadets for 20 years now. It's always awesome to come back and to see the awards and to see the participation and to see the effort and just the opportunity that is still being presented to the kids. So I really appreciate it. Thank you guys very, very much.
And Jen, I want to thank you and Curtis for the presentation of the awards. I think providing this extra time for recognition is invaluable. And it's a great event. I'm just clarifying with Richard, he's that where I'm not muted and I'm not, so I think we're okay. And as for future engagements, Jen, you can absolutely expect more invitations for this, you know?
Yeah, like next year.
So yes, again, I'd like to congratulate all the award recipients for your exceptional commitment to the Air Cadet program. And although Leslie Bennett couldn't say anything, you know, I would mention too that last year she was also the Callow Award recipient.
Not last year.
Or 2 years ago.
No, you, but last year's winner was JC.
And JC from last year, right? Okay. All I have next is to you know, look forward to your attendance tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for our AGM. The doors open at 8:30, so log on early to ensure that everything's going to be working for you in the morning. Have a great evening and stay around for a bit of a social now where you can interact with everyone. We'll just open up all the mics and videos for the next 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what everyone wants to say. Thank you.